Yeah.
And then I'm filming with Cal tomorrow. I'm doing my Iraqi thing.
So you're playing. In that you're playing Arachne, the Blitz Arachne.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I have the. This is just. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I have all the pieces that I need for like a full budget Arachne as well. I'm probably even gonna run this Plague Hive that I traded for.
What, in
because,
a
like,
budget
why not?
Arachne?
No. Yeah, you cannot play Arachne. This is the floor. You need a Plague Hive.
Yeah.
No, because there's budget and then like full out. I think he wanted 2 different lists. So yeah, for the
Nice.
budget one, I'm probably just gonna. I mean, from what I recall, the list is already pretty solid. The fact that it runs like 2 ofs is already a huge improvement over the previous Blitz decks. Like, it has 2 of all of the relevant rares.
Yeah, because I remember like in the Monarch ones, like they had 1 V of the Vanguard in the Bolton deck, and it's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, this is a card that is extremely impactful for this deck, and it is a rare, not a majestic. I would understand if it was a majestic and they only wanted to include 1 just for secondary market purposes, but like,
Yeah.
it's a rare. Just add a second rare.
Just do it already. Yeah.
So, yeah, for the
Cool.
Blitz deck, there's not a ton, I think, that really needs to be done, which is kind of nice. And then for the all-out, it's just running, like, the surgical extractions, because I think those are a good follow-up after Go Again. Some amount of buffs. And then, yeah, like, Plague Hive legendaries. Although I don't have a Flick Knife still, so it will, I guess, technically be suboptimal.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Well, what are you using instead of that then?
I mean, there really isn't that much of a difference. I could run like, I could do the meme thing. I got crunched by my friend Jay when he was playing Tiny Arachne, and the build that he had sort of worked out for himself was kind of revolving around surgical extraction. So he was running Goliath Gauntlet.
Oh right, yeah, of course, yeah.
The buff the surgical, and then also pummels to buff the surgical as well.
Yeah.
Which was kind of
No, that's
cool.
good.
So there's like that, but I mean, assassins just don't really have gloves. Although Toxic Tips is a
Toxic Tips.
assassin / ranger.
Fisticuffs as well, I think, is like a generic one that gives you a buff in the attack reaction window, I guess, as well. I guess, but what was the piece of equipment that came in the Blitz deck? Was it Tips or was it the Fisticuffs?
I think it was Fisticuffs.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was Toxic Tips. Ooh,
Oh, okay. Nice.
that's kind of slick. The equipment loadout is like also pretty fine. Like Blossom of Spring, just nice.
Yeah.
Toxic Tips feels like the best common equipment for him, and then just Snapdragon Scalers randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like deck is solid, honestly.
Just goes Brr. Sweet. Now, so we are live now.
Oh, sick.
So we can just crack straight into this. It's good to see for people that are joining now in the future. The content creator kit has started to reach people. So if you don't want to see it, then that's fine. But it looks really cool with regards to what you've got on the right hand side of the screen there. The massive dice. So
I'm really excited about this. This is the first time we've gotten one of the content creator kits.
Yeah.
And I was not expecting what they provided for us. Yeah, I think they're really cool.
Yeah.
Also, just
It's
randomly a water bottle, just a branded water bottle.
Just a round. It's a metal one as well, isn't it? Like a
Yeah,
it's like
proper
metal,
high
quality one. Yeah,
like double insulated, like a real water bottle.
Oh, that's quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did receive one, but it's just delayed a little bit. It always takes longer to get to the UK for some reason. So I've also seen as well that normally with the content creator appreciation kits, they came with like the heralds, and like everyone's theming was the same, the people that were receiving them. But this time round, it seems like certain people are getting different playmats depending on what their personality or persona is, essentially.
Well, that's cool.
Because I saw Carolina get a fire-breathing one because she's obviously part of the does like circus acts, doesn't she?
That's cool.
So yeah, that was really nice touch, and obviously you got one as well, which was what did you get again? Which one was it?
Pick a card, any card.
Oh right, yeah, that's the one.
Which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah. So and I saw X Flesh and Blood X get a AZALEA playmat, and then Capolo as well got a different one as well. So yeah, I think a lot of people are getting different playmats. So it's going to be interesting to see what they send to me. It's got to be Ranger themed, obviously. I'm hoping it's like a Red and the Ledger one, because I haven't seen many of those out, but I know they do exist, the Red and the Ledger mats. So that'll be sick to get one of those.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
That's like an OG mat.
It really is, yeah. Pure Arcane Rising style one. Speaking of playmats as well, obviously we're repping Living Legends podcast today, and it's just good timing because Living Legends comes out on Wednesday, so you can go and check that out now if you're listening to this now or in the future. And it's an interesting one because we obviously cover some news and some hot topics, but also create and sort of discuss how to create a character in Dungeons and Dragons. It's still very entry level, but it was good to speak about it and good to get into the mindset of doing that, because we are actually getting it done now, which is good. Yeah,
because it's something that's been in the works for a while, and I think it's time to really get the ball rolling on it. So
yeah, exactly.
I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah. But today we've got AZALEA Ringer as always. I'm playing against Katsu today. So this was requested by, I think it was Super Mario Black Tiger. I think it was last week who requested this.
Yes.
So yeah, if they pop in, then they'll see the request, or whether that's now or later, because obviously this is always available on demand as well. These videos. But are you playing some form of like Katsu list, or is it just like standard stuff?
It is Kitty Katsu. I just want to take
a
second. I have 2 Marvel Crouching Tigers, which I'm very happy about. But yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can do the Crouching Tiger thing. The list that I pulled from for, I would say inspiration, but the list that I pulled for this wasn't running Head Leads the Tail though, and I just disagree with that on a personal level. So and then once I added those in, I didn't know what to take out, so I'm just straight up running. It was those plus a playset of C&C, I think. So I'm just running 66 cards because I didn't know what to take out.
Oh, nice. Yeah, fair enough. So Sounds good.
It'll be fine. I can search my deck.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, that's the good thing as well. You don't have to run 60 cards as a sort of standard. You can run more than that. You know, and if you've got effects that tutor or effects that card draw, for instance, you might be able to see more of your deck anyway in a CC format.
Exactly.
So why not?
So we'll see if this ends up being a mistake, but
Yeah, we'll see.
everything else just felt too strong.
Every card matters. But yeah, let's do a roll off to see who goes first.
Yeah, absolutely. 2d6.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an 8 for me.
7 for me, so it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll go first, I suppose.
Alright then.
See if that ends up being correct, although I feel like it probably is.
Alright.
Interesting. Strange.
Interesting. What does this do?
Yeah. Yeah, actually though. What are these cards?
What are these cards? We have pictures of cats on, but I don't know what exactly they do there.
Let's just kick things off. I'm gonna pitch this Dishonor, and I'm gonna use my big-ass die that I got from the Creator Kit.
That's epic.
To represent that I have 2 resources floating, because I am going to attack you with... What are the cards in my deck? What am I running? So I am doing this. I just have to remember my deck list. Hang on. In fact, I can just pull it up because that's not cheating, I think.
No, in any other situation, you'd know what's in your deck.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's fine.
So for viewers out there listening to this now or in the future, Bill essentially brings a different deck to the fray every time. So Bill, to a certain degree, is at a disadvantage because he's playing with the deck for the first time. Or so you'd think. He has crushed me before. So
yeah, sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I am going to do this, and I'm going to choose to attack you with this Head Leads the Tail for 3. And on attack, I will name Spinning Wheel Kick.
3. Okay. We will block for 3 with this yellow bolt and shot.
Okay. I will pay 1 and reaction step to Razor Reflex. My Head Leads the Tail.
Oh dear. Okay. So it's a red one, yeah?
Yeah. Plus
Cool.
3.
So I take 3 and then it gets go again.
It already has go again, thankfully, but
okay.
Just the plus 3. And then I'm going to trigger Katsu. I'm going to discard this red Flusterfist in my hand to go search for a card with combo and banish it, and then I can play it this turn. Did I select the right card in my mind? I believe I did. Yeah. Just going to go with this Spinning Wheel Kick, like I mentioned previously. Oh no, I'm 1 resource short. Yeah, whatever. Fine. You live and you learn. I will then use my last resource to attack with the Spinning Wheel Kick for 5, thanks to Head Leads the Tail. With no resources floating.
5. Yeah, well, I might as well block on nice. So I'm going to block with Infecting Shot and Remorseless for 6.
Sounds good. That is fully blocked. I will be moving to the end of my turn.
Okay. Drawing as well. Wow, interesting. Okay. Tunic to 1. Holy moly. That's not very good. So we're going to... actually... activate Death Dealer, pitching a Codex of Frailty. So, got 1 floating. Going to load in this Spire Sniping and draw. And then I trigger the Spire Sniping effect. So look at the top 2, put them back in any order. Put them back in that order, I think. Then we're going to play a Lace with Inertia. So the next arrow attack this turn gets +3. If it hits, you get an Inertia token. And then I'm going to fire this Spire Sniping at you with the 1 floating. So it's coming in for 6. If it hits, you get an Inertia token.
6 Inertia token.
Yes. Not the best starting turn, but there we go.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I think we can afford to just take that. So I'll go to 34 and grab myself an inertia token.
Okay, so I do have a reaction.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to rain raise
34.
Yeah, I'm going to rain raises that.
Okay, that brings me to 32.
Just to push for a little bit extra, because it's dead. And then I'm just going to ask on this last card and pass to you.
Okay. Tunic will go to 2. Oh, that's fine. I'm going to pitch this Lord of Wind, and with 1 resource floating, attack you with this Surging Strike for 5 with Go Again.
Go again. Taking 3. So if this hits me, I go down to 32. Yeah, no blocks. Any reactions?
No, sir.
Cool. I'll take 5. Go down to 32.
Perfect. That will trigger Katsu, and I'm going to discard this Predatory Streak to search for a card with combo. And that card will be this Whelming Gust Wave. Red Whelming Gust Wave. And then I'm going to follow up by dropping my cards all over the place. I'll attack in with this Whelming Gust Wave for 4, because the Surging Strike was the last attack this combat chain. So it's for 4, it has Go Again, and if it hits, I draw a card.
4, okay. Block for 6 with 2 Bolton shots.
Okay. So I do not draw a card. Because of this inertia, this card is going to leave anyway, so I might as well play it. Use my last remaining resource to attack in with a Spinning Wheel Kick for 4. It does have Go Again, but the combo itself isn't active, and I have no cards in my hand.
So it's coming in for 4.
It's coming in for 4.
Okay, I will take the 4 then.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 28.
Then, as I have no cards in hand or arsenal, this inertia token will just pop, and I will pass the turn over to you.
Okay. Tunic to 2. Use the cross wrap to flip up this other Rain Razors.
Oh.
To have a look at the top. Okay. so I'm just going to play out the Rain Razors.
Okay.
And then going to pitch the Death Dealer, pitching an E-Strike, loading in this Endless Arrow and drawing a card. And then I'm going to fire this Endless Arrow at you for 6. If it hits, it goes back into my hand.
6. We've seen 2 Rain Razors.
Yes.
I think I will be blocking for 6 with this Bonds of Ancestry and this Ancestral Empowerment.
Okay. So it doesn't hit, so it doesn't go back into my hand. But I will Snapdragon Scalers it to give it go again.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use the Bullseye Bracers to put this Drill Shot into my arsenal +1. Then I'm going to fire this at you for 7 because of the Rain Razors is still active. And if this hits, you get a -1 counter on equipment.
Yeah, that's a lot. You have no cards in hand?
No, they're all gone.
All gone.
They're all gone.
I think I just have to take this. Yeah, I will go to 30 or 25. 25 from 32.
Cool, and then I'll put a -1 counter on. Does the mask block for 1?
Blocks for 2.
Okay, I'll put it on there anyway.
Boop.
Cool, and then I will pass. I'll draw cards.
How's it going, Evan Banjo? Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, thank you. Hope you're doing well.
Tunic to 3. And then, well, this is kind of the only thing that I have going with this hand, so I'm just gonna come in for 6 with this Command and Conquer.
Okay. Oh yes, I'm just gonna take damage. So no blocks, any reactions.
No, sir.
Alright, I'll go down to 22.
Sounds good. And I will be passing the turn over to you.
Tunic to 3. Okay. So use a Tunic trigger to activate the bow to put in a red in the ledger and draw a card.
Oof.
It's a big one. I'm then going to play Read the Glide Path. Next arrow gets +3. Have a look at the top card. Okay. What are we going to do with that then? Probably can't get it. It's AZALEA. Let's just do this. Yeah, we'll leave that on top. We're then going to play a Deadeye, pitching and knock the Death Whistle. So 2 floating. Next arrow gets +3. Then I'm just going to fire this out of the arsenal for 11. There's no dominate, but if it hits, you can only play 1 action next turn.
Yikes.
Holy
That's
moly!
pretty bad for me.
Conserve life mode.
25. Pretty good one to have specifically right now.
I bet it is. Andrew, what do you mean by "are we there yet"? Where's the destination? Is it destroying Bill? Is it, or what's the destination?
What is that? I think I'm just gonna block with use 3 cards from hand for a total of 8.
Yeah.
And take 3.
3 damage. Yeah.
22.
Cool. And then I'll Arsenal this and pass.
I am also just gonna be arsenaling and passing over to you.
Okay. Tunic to 1. Use the cross wrap. Flip up this other red in the ledger.
Oh my god.
To opt. I think we might use that one though instead. I think we use that one instead. Or do we not? Right, so I'm going to activate Azalea. I'm going to put this Remorseless into the arsenal with Dominate.
Okay.
I'm then going to lace it with Blood Rot. I'm then going to premeditate it as well. And I'm going to fire it at you, pitching this E-Strike. So it's coming in for 11 Dominate. If it hits, you get a Blood Rot Pox counter or token, and I get a Ponder from the Premeditate. And then every action you play next turn costs you a life to play.
22, so we're tied right now.
But it is dominated as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's good. I am gonna take 11.
Okay. So you get
we'll see.
You get a Blood Rot Pox as well. I get a Ponder token, but I'm going to. And then go to the end step. Ponder cracks. I draw. Then I Arsenal this, and then it's your go.
Okay. Kick things off here by attacking with this bee-like water for 3. It has go again, and when it hits, I can pay a resource. If I do, I can choose Head Jab, Surging Strike, or Twin Twisters, and it gets the chosen thing.
Okay, so you do lose a life from that.
I do on a 10.
That's coming in for 3.
3.
Okay. I'll block for 3 with this red Bolton shot.
Okay. Let's pitch this Dishonor to come in with a Kodachi for 1. This is floating.
Okay, I will say no blocks on the Kodachi.
Okay.
I'll take 1.
Let's do do it again for 1.
So I'll take 1 on that as well.
Let's use the last one floating here to attack with this Descendant Gust Wave for just 3, since Surging Strike was not the last attack this combat chain.
Okay, so that will deal you 1 damage.
Yes, and it also has Go Again.
Okay then. I'll block for 3 with this blue bolt and shot.
Okay. Damn, you remembered the mask. Thankfully, after all of that, I get to attack you with a Command and Conquer by pitching this yellow Surging Strike.
Oh, okay, that's so that's going to blow that up. It's a bit of a shame.
And I also lose a life for that, so I'm at 8.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to have to take this, I think. So go down to 14, and then this Seek and Destroy gets destroyed.
Ooh.
That's a shame.
Seek and Destroyed.
Seek and Destroyed.
Then yeah,
Fantastic.
I'll take 2 from this Blood Rot Box, go to 6, and pass to you.
Okay, tunes 2. Fairly straightforward then, because I'm just going to be pitching this yellow bolt and shot into Death Dealer. So I've got 1 floating, load in this Infecting Shot and draw a card. Oh, it's just meant to be. I'm going to premeditate.
Blech.
And then fire this Infecting Shot at you for 8. If it hits, you get a Blood Rot Pox. And I get a Ponder if it hits. But it's lethal, anyway.
Yeah, something like that.
God, drawing a 0 cost buff off the top is pretty badass.
Can't block with that. Coming in for 8?
Yeah. By the way, as well, this card that you was given as a spoiler, Infecting Shot, is absolutely bananas.
Oh yeah, no, card's crazy.
Yeah, really is.
How do I run this hand? So bad.
So bad. Who's bad?
So
Boom, boom,
bad.
boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, bing, bing, it. Can't block with that because I need it. Yeah, I can block with that. And then I have to block with something else here. Okay, let's go shields up, I guess.
Shields up.
That's 8. Okay. Block with this Whelming Gust Wave. Shitty Christmas Present, which is a proxy for Tiger Swipe, so it actually has 3 block.
Yeah.
And 5, or that's 6. And then which of these cards can I get away with losing? Yeah, this predatory streak for 2, so that's 8.
Cool. Yeah, so that's fully blocked. No ponder for me. Cool, that's that. I'm just going to draw 4 and she'll go.
I am going to Arsenal and pass to you.
Okay. Tunic to 3. I think this might be a ting tang walla walla bing bang situation, this one. Right, so I'm going to play Knock the Death Whistle. Let's go get the trusty first edition, gifted by Red Zone Rogue, Red in the Ledger on top of the deck. We'll reload a card, we'll reload this one. We'll activate Azalea's ability to give this Dominate until end of turn. We'll then play a Premeditate, a Read the Glide Path, and then Tunic this for 11 Dominate.
I mean, I can survive, but then I have nothing. Yeah, you got it. I'm dead.
I'm dead. Oh, there we are. That's crazy. Crazy balls.
Just 2 unbelievably large Red in the Ledger.
Yeah. That's pretty hard.
The first Red in the Ledger turn, I actually had I had a Dishonor ready and available.
Oh no.
But I couldn't block all of it and then still Dishonor. So
Yeah, damn.
would have been pretty nuts.
Yeah, navigating the Red in the Ledger turns as a player, as a character that wants to play out multiple cards is just really hard, isn't it?
Yeah. That's okay. Because now, I think I'm starting to understand what I actually need to do instead of what I did.
Exactly. The first one's just, just getting used to it.
Just practice, getting my sea legs.
Exactly. Just one of those things as well, like, you play with a different deck pretty much every week, so it's just, if you haven't played it before, it's hard to understand it sometimes.
Exactly. I do this to keep things fresh, not necessarily to give myself the best chance.
Yeah, exactly. Me, on the other hand, I'm just an absolute simp. And just happens to
every time.
Absolutely, yeah. It just happens to be that she got some really good cards recently. So
yeah, Premeditate is a nice one.
It really is. Cool. Well, let's do that again then.
All right. I rolled a 10.
Okay. 8. So it's up to you again.
I will choose to go first again.
Okay.
Andrew, I am keeping it fresh with my buds.
Absolute shout out to Fresh and Buds. Been seeing a lot of Tommy's face on my computer screen recently because I'm editing a UPF game with him in it, and there's a couple of shots of him like with the ambient footage of him just on his desk drinking neat whiskey during the game, which is just fantastic.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I love it.
This hand sucks.
Oh no, not again. Not the sucky hand again. I mean, as like a deck that wants to potentially string things together, would it make sense to go second so you can filter it a little bit or not?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
I don't know. I have no idea how. I have no idea how Ninja works, but maybe.
Yeah. Let's pitch this red snatch to Kodachi for 1.
Cool. Yes, I'll take it.
Then pitch this red Descendant Gust Wave to Kodachi for 1 again. Thankfully, still has go again because the snatch costs 0.
That's right. I'll take that one as well then.
I think I'm just going to Arsenal this card and pass.
Okay.
I think that's okay.
Okay, tunic to 1. Then we will play a. So we can do the thing. So we might as well just do the thing. Do that thing. I guess. Oh no, we can't. We have to reload something. That's a shame. Right, so we're going to pitch a yellow Deadeye into Death Dealer to load in Remorseless and draw with 1 floating. And we're then just going to play another Deadeye with the 1 floating. Oof. So next arrow gets +3. No other text because there's no end counters or anything. And then we're just going to fire this Remorseless at you, pitching a red in the ledger. So this is coming in for 8, and obviously it's got the on hit of the action cards cost you a life. Next turn.
I accept these terms. I will take 8 damage.
Oh shit! Okay.
Something else.
Brilliant. That's cool then. So I'm going to Arsenal and then just see what's going.
Next to 2. I'm just going to be coming in with this Be Like Water for 3 with Go again. Yeah, and then if it hits, I can pay a resource to change it, or to add a name to it.
3. Alright, I'm going to block with this Enrichter Schlag for 3.
The Schlag.
A Be Like Water trading with an Enrichter Schlag. I think that's a pretty good one for me.
Do I have a response?
No!
Yes. I'm gonna pitch this red Flick Flack to respond with this Art of War.
Okay then.
I'm gonna choose +1/+1, and then I'm also gonna banish this Bonds of Ancestry to draw 2. So it is now for 4.
Cool. Yeah. So I have no response after that. So I will take 1 from that.
Okay.
You would have also taken 1 damage from the Be Like Water from the Remorseless trigger.
Yes, that's true. I'm at 31.
Art of War does not count, I don't think.
Now I have a Katsu trigger. And I have the Be Like Water trigger. Does that card do? Okay. I will pay into the Be Like Water trigger with this Head Leads the Tail, and I'm going to change its name to Surging Strike. And then I'm going to pitch this Flick Flack to Katsu's ability to go search for a thingy.
Searching for a thingy.
Searching for a thingy. For this whelming gust wave.
Right.
And then I'm just going to fire off this whelming gust wave. It has +1 from Art of War and from its own ability, because Be Like Water is also Surging Strike. So it's for 5. Go again. If it hits, I draw a card.
5. Interesting.
And that also cost me a life.
Okay, well, we'll block for 5 then with a Deadeye and a Lace with Blood Rot, so blocking for 5.
Sounds like a plan. That has been fully blocked, and that marks the end of my turn.
Okay. Not leaving me with much to do, but that's the back and forth of the game.
That's the game.
That's the game. Shoot it to 2. Right, so this has worked out fairly well. This is a card I added today in replacement for the thing I'm waiting for from Jim from Fab TCG Cards. But it's actually going to work in this particular scenario, which is interesting. So we're going to play this Knock the Death Whistle from our arsenal.
Okay.
Going to go put an arrow card on top. We're going to get... Drill Shot, I think. Yes. So go get Drill Shot.
Okay.
Put it on the top of the deck. I'm not going to choose to reload, but I'm going to play this Codex of Inertia from my hand.
Ooh.
So each hero puts a top card of their deck, which I just tutored for, with not Death Whistle, face down into their arsenal. Each hero that does discards a card. So I'm going to do that.
I already have a card in my arsenal, so I will watch you do that.
Exactly. So I create a Ponder token, and you get an Inertia token under your control.
I've been inertia.
Nice. It's a little Seek and Destroy effect on there, and then I'm going to shoot this Drill Shot out of the arsenal because it costs nothing. So it's just coming in for 4. If it hits, you get a minus counter on your equipment.
4 does happen. I have no defenses. Do you have any reactions?
No reactions, no cards in hand.
Then I will take 4 and go to 26.
Sweet. Haniel Carvalho. Hey guys, welcome. Hope you're doing well, friend. What time is it where you are? Brazil. Must be, what, 5 hours? No. 5 hours behind? 3 hours behind? Something like that. Thanks for joining us yet again. So Ponder will crack at the end of my turn, so I'm sure this card's just going to go into my arsenal. I'm not even going to look at it because I'd like the surprise.
I like that.
So I'll take a look at my hand and then have a look at the additional card, and ooh, that's a nice one. And then it shall go.
Okay, Tunic up to 3. Let's
Here we go.
see what happens. I'm going to immediately use my Tunic resource, and I'm going to play this Head Leads the Tail, naming Crouching Tiger. So this is coming in for 3 with Go again.
I'm going to say 3 Go again, naming Crouching Tiger. Okay, so Crouching Tigers are the things going to cause the issues this turn. So, how much life are you on at the moment?
26.
26. Alright, I'll take the 3. I'll go down to 34.
Okay, so that will trigger Katsu. I will discard this Whelming Gust Wave to go tutor for a card with combo, which will be this Tiger Swipe. Ooh-yah.
Sounds like that card was slipped to you by the tall Timmy. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh.
Okay, so this Tiger Swipe is banished, and I can play it this turn if I so choose. I will.
No.
No. Okay, hang on. Can I change something around?
Yeah,
Please.
go, yeah.
Please. Before I play this Head Leads to Tail, I'm going to play this Predatory Streak because it is cards this combat chain, and I did not read.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so I'll make 3 Crouching Tigers. I mean, you knew that this was coming in, but
Yeah,
now
exactly,
I have
yeah.
this Head Leads the Tail. Let's attack in with this Crouching Tiger here for 1. With Go
One.
Again.
With Go Again. Okay, I'm going to say no blocks.
Okay, sounds good.
Take 1. 33.
Then I'm going to attack in with this second Crouching Tiger for 2, thanks to Tiger Stripe Shuko. So it is coming in for a total of 2, and the damage that it deals cannot be prevented.
Cool. I'll take 2 then.
Okay, that will trigger my Mask of Momentum.
It will indeed. Damn it! I fell for his gambit.
Wild. Wild, he says.
Absolutely wild.
Okay, so Mask of Momentum is done. I've drawn from that. Interesting conundrum. Let's... Yeah. No, I think I have to do this first. Attack in with this other Crouching Tiger for 1.
Okay, I'll take that as well.
Then come in with this Tiger Swipe. Since Crouching Tiger was the last attack this combat chain, it's coming in for 4. It has Go Again, and when it hits, I create X Crouching Tigers in my Banish Zone, where X is the number of Crouching Tigers I control.
Okay, so it's coming in for 4.
4.
And then you're going to get another 3 thingies. Alright, I'll take 4.
Ooh.
No blocks.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Okay, I'll get 3 more Crouching Tigers.
I'm on 26 life.
Let's come in again with a Crouching Tiger for 1.
I'll take that. 25.
This time I'm going to Ancestral Empowerment it to make it +1, and I'm going to draw a card.
Cool. So I'm on 24.
That's pretty good. Yeah, another 1.
Okay. Get a machine gun, dear. 23.
Another 1.
22.
Final, finish it off with a Command and Conquer, pitching this Surging Strike.
Ooh, okay. How much life you on?
26.
26. Okay, so it's 4 life difference now. It's coming in for 6. No D reacts. That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, okay, I'll block for 6 with a knock and Aspire sniping, so blocking for 6.
Sounds good. So that's been fully blocked. I will clean up this monstrosity of a turn.
Wow.
And this card from my hand is going to go on the bottom of my deck alongside my pitch, thanks to the inertia.
It is indeed.
And then once I've drawn up, it is your turn.
Okay, cool. Tune it to 3. I'm going to activate this cross wrap to flip up this red in the ledger.
Oof.
Looking at the top card. Okay. I think we just go for that, don't we? Yeah. So we're just gonna seek and destroy,
okay.
And then lace with inertia, and then use the tunic to come in with red in the ledger for 11.
11 is so much.
It really is. Stop hitting for 1. Yeah, it's just so many 1s coming at me that last turn. It's like if you played Final Fantasy, it's like getting hit by Cactar over and over again with 1,000 needles.
You have no cards in hand after that?
No cards in hand after that, no.
Okay. I will be blocking for 11 with my whole hand plus Breeze Rider Boots.
There we are then. Fully blocked. And I will draw.
And I will pass to you and also draw after taking out my tunic and not forgetting.
Cool. Tunic to 1 as well. Can I wrestle back into this now though after that? Full block, conserving as much life as possible. Fair play. That's the thing though, when you're presented with that much red in the ledger with no dominate, you may as well just chuck away your thing and hope that I can't follow up with it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm banking on here.
Just conserving your life, yeah. But this seems quite good. So I'm going to Ravenous Rabble first of all. Revealing a Deadeye, so it's coming in for 3 with Go Again.
Okay. We will take 3.
Alright.
23.
So... what do we do now? We're going to pitch a Rain Razors into Death Dealer to put in this infecting shot and drawing this Deadeye with 1 floating. We're then going to use this 1 floating to fire this infecting shot at you for 5. If it hits, you get a Blood Rot Pox.
For 5.
Did Az win 3 games yet with Ponder Run and Codex of Frailty Hyper Meta deck? No, not yet. And in fact, Super Mario Black Tiger, I actually ran a Codex of Inertia earlier, which actually did something, which is quite nice.
Yeah, that was kind of wild. I'm gonna check my graveyard. Okay. I'll say no blocks. I'll take 5 and get a Blood Rot unless you have a reaction.
I do indeed. I'm going to Snapdragon it.
Ugh.
To give it a go again.
Okay.
Exactly the same as before. Just going to crack the bullseye braces now as well. So in the same turn, exactly the same sequence as what I did last game as well. Actually, use both in the same turn to put another infecting shot into the arsenal with +1, and then pitching this Deadeye to fire this at you for 6 with the same on hit of getting a Blood Rot Pox.
We're too deep now. Yep, take it.
Take it. Double Blood Rot as well.
Second Blood Rot Fox.
Azalea's gloves and boots are coming off. We are getting there, people. The late night stream. The boots and gloves are off. It's just the tunic and the cross wrap to go.
Okay,
I'm gonna
tunic
pass.
to 2. Yeah, let's attack you with this bee-like water for 3 with go again.
If it hits, you get to name something, right?
Yeah, I get to give it a name.
Okay. I'll block for 3 on that one then.
Okay.
Don't like it when things have names.
Let's just... let's just attack you with the snatch for 4.
Okay. No blocks. Any reactions?
No, sir.
Cool. So I'll take 4. Go down to 18.
I will draw off that. And arsenal this card from my hand. And take 4, go to 8.
Okay. Tunic to 2. Right. We're going to, first of all, pitch a yellow bolt and shot into Death Dealer. So it's 1 floating, loading a Remorseless and drawing. It's just crazy how that turns into something else. Right, I'm going to play Read the Glide Path. Next arrow gets +3. Opt. Fuck my ass, that's pretty good. Right, I'm going to play Lace with Inertia. Activate Azalea. Put this other Remorseless into the arsenal with Dominate. And then fire this at you for 11 Dominate. If it hits, you get an Inertia token. And every action you play next turn costs a life.
Well, that's pretty strong.
It's pretty strong. It's pretty strong.
Let's block 7 with Flusterfist, gloves, and hat. So I'd be taking 4.
4, yeah. And then you get an Inertia token, and every action you play costs a life this turn. And it shall go. Oh,
Tunic
God.
3. Yeah. Kadachi for 1.
Cool, I'll take 1.
And again.
I'll taking it again.
Then just pitch this Descendant Gust Wave to attack with Command and Conquer 4/6.
Okay.
And that costs me life.
Go down to 10. Do I want to do that? I think I probably should. Yeah, alright. Go down to 10.
Sounds good. Over to you.
Oh, okay. Tuning to 3.
Inertia puts that on the bottom.
Cool. And again, leaning into this tuning again. It's just pretty nice. Use that to activate Death Dealer. Put in this Infecting Shot and draw a card. Read the glide path. +3. Have a look at the top one. Okay. I think we just do that, didn't we? So you're on 3.
Yup.
Okay. Do I just go agreed and see what happens? I think so. We're going to lace with inertia again. And then seek and destroy. Activate Azalea. Put this blue bolt and shot into the arsenal, will dominate, and then fire it at you for 11.
Yeah, I can't block nearly enough. So you got me again.
Wow.
I
Bloody.
don't quite know what I'm supposed to be doing. I thought I did at the end of the first game. But yeah, even the turn that I was able to go off with Tigers felt not great.
I'm trying to think if there's whether there was anything else missing from that turn which would have made it ridiculous.
Would have been like another buff or a second swipe or something, but like maybe
Art of
both?
War, maybe.
Yeah, Art of War or Roar of the Tiger. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll make sense this time.
Yeah, maybe it'll make sense on the third time.
Something will click, I'm certain of it.
Cool. We might as well just roll again then.
Actually, I'm gonna swap out. Let's swap out these moves right here. Snapdragon Steelers. I'll just say you can go first. I think I have to try going second. See if that makes a difference.
Yeah, okay. Let's give it a go then. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Tunic to 1 and off we go. I want to know what LSS thinks ninjas are, because the lack of poison makes no sense to me for ninjas. Yeah, I guess so. Ninjas, yeah, ninjas are assassins, aren't they? And they do make does make sense. A lot of ninjas do use those sorts of tactics. They're not. Well, I think in history, ninjas aren't really fighters, are they? They're more like dishonorable assassins that use those sorts of tactics, like poison. So I guess that does.
They try to avoid actual fights generally.
Yeah.
Because the element of surprise is very.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Vipox, isn't it? Vipox, Arachne's putting some poison into something. So. Right then. I'm going first, so we will start with a pitch Seek and Destroy into Death Dealer to put Bolt and Shot into the arsenal and draw. Then we're going to lace this bolt and shot with inertia, and then fire it at you for 5. Go again. If it hits, you get a inertia token.
5, go again.
If it hits, you get an inertia.
Let's just block for 5 here. Whelming Gust Wave and Spinning Wheel Kick.
Okay. I will rain razors.
Do it. Inertia.
Cool, and then I get to reload, so I reload this. I will activate the cross wrap to flip up this drill shot and have a look at the top card. That can go to the bottom, and then I'll fire this drill shot at you for 6 because of the rain razors are still there.
Yeah, we'll just block 6. Tiger Swipe and Ancestral Empowerment.
Okay. Oh, Ancestral blocks for 3, does it? Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Cool, so then -1 counters for you, no Arsenal for me either, and then it's your go, you draw as well.
Okay. It's 1. That's not bad, actually.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna attack with this Descendant Gust Wave, pitching this Razor Reflex to do so for 3 with Go Again.
And that's the one which one was that one do?
If Surging Strike was the last attack this combat chain, it costs 1 less and has +2.
Okay, so it's just 3 go again start then.
Yeah.
Cool. I will. I'm just going to block 3 with this bolt and shot.
Okay. Then, because a card with Gust Wave in its name was the last attack this combat chain, I'll play this Bonds of Ancestry for free because it costs 2 less. It has Go Again, and when it attacks, banish a card with combo from my graveyard. If I do, I search my deck for a card with the same name, banish it, then shuffle, and I may play it this combat chain. So I'm going to banish this Whelming Gust Wave, I believe. Yeah. And then I'm going to search for an additional Whelming Gust Wave. This red one. Banish it, and I may play it this turn if I so choose.
Okay. I was coming in for 3, that one.
For 4, with Go Again.
4. I'll take 4, unless you have any reactions.
I do not.
Okay.
Then, yeah, I'll just come in with this Whelming Gust Wave for 3, without any other effects.
If it hits, you draw 2 cards.
Nope. No, because the Descendant Gust Wave didn't hit, and this isn't active.
Oh, right, yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's coming in for 4.
Just 3.
Oh, 3, okay.
Yeah. The Bonds came in for 4, but Gust Wave's for 3.
Alright. I will take 3 then.
Okay.
Okay.
Then this Inertia will put this card from my hand on the bottom of my deck. And I'll pass over to you.
Okay. So I'm going to Ravenous Rabble, revealing a Rain Razor, so it's coming in for 3 with Go Again.
3, Go Again. I'll take 3. That's a fine one. I was at
Cool.
that. I'm at 35.
cool. I will rabble again for 3.
Ooh. That's also fine.
Difference in the colouring. Can't really see it on this camera, but one's from the Arc, one's from Arc, and one's for the Azalea Blitz deck.
Oh, weird.
This is a garbage hand, it really was, unfortunately. So I'm just going to Arsenal and pass, drawing a Rain Razors, just for your knowledge.
Okay. Tunic to 2. And I think I'm just gonna do this. There's something else I can do here. Just not great. All around.
A couple of strange turns this game.
Yeah, you got that right. I'm just gonna pitch this Proxy Tiger Swipe and this Descendant Gust Wave and Command and Conquer.
Yeah. I had a feeling about that. That's going to die. Go down to 27. Don't want to do that. Yeah, okay. No blocks.
Okay.
Go down to 27 and you destroy a Premeditate in my arsenal.
Ooh. Okay, I'll accept that. Then Arsenal this last card from my hand and pass to you.
Okay. Let's start with a Read the Glide Path. Next arrow gets +3. Have a look at the top card. Okay, that can stay there. Tunic would have went up to 2 as well. My apologies.
All good.
Pitch that to there. That goes there. Draw that. Yeah. Well, so I'm going to pitch Ravenous Rabble into another Ravenous Rabble into Death Dealer to put this Bolton Shot in and draw this card. And then I'm going to fire this Bolton Shot at you for 7. Go again if it hits reload. And you know I've got a Rain Razors in hand.
You sure do. You have 2 cards total?
Yeah.
I will declare no blocks. Would you like to Rain Razors?
Not in this particular window.
Okay. Then I will be going to 25.
Okay. Nice. Okay, so I will reload from that. I'll reload this. And then going to activate the cross wrap to flip up this red in the ledger. Have a look at the top card. Okay, interesting. And then I'm going to fire this red in the ledger at you, pitching the Rain Razors to do so. So it's coming in for 5.
4, 5. Had to be this turn, hey?
He just likes to show its face at the right time.
I'll be blocking 5 with Lord of Wind and Tiger Stripe Shuko.
Cool. Fully blocked. And then I will draw 4. Over to you.
Okay. Tunic, 2, 3. Let's immediately use the Tunic to play this Head Leads the Tail for 3 with Go Again, naming Crouching Tiger.
3. Okay.
Oh. The minimum on these is 4. Inconvenient.
Damn it. And you're on how much life?
25.
25. Okay. I will say no blocks.
Okay. Katsu will trigger, but I am not going to use his effect, so it will just be wasted for the turn. Shit, I did the thing again. Please forgive me. I'm playing this predatory streak before that, because I'm dumb. And I need all the help I can get.
Cool. So I take 3 from that thing, though, yeah?
Yes, but yeah, Head Leads the Tail deals 3. Then we will Tiger for 1. Go again.
Alright, here we go. Take 1.
We will Tiger once again for 1.
Take 1.
Threatening Mask trigger. Okay, I will draw off of Mask of Moment. Oh. Maybe that's why we don't play Head Leads the Tail.
No.
This specifically. Actually, that might be fine. We're at 22. Yeah, I'm gonna break the combat chain. Because I need to play this other card that I just drew, this Roar of the Tiger.
Okay.
So I'll make a Crouching Tiger in my hand, and Crouching Tigers get +1 this turn.
Yeah.
Then, just gonna leave that there so I'm reminded. Let's attack with this Crouching Tiger for 1.
Is it not 2 then, because of the thing?
No, because Head Leads the Tail is just this combat chain, and I had to break the chain.
Ah. Just coming for 1. Okay, I'll take 1.
Okay. I will come in again for 1.
Take 1 again, down to 20.
Tiger Swipe for 4 with Go again. And if it hits, I'll make 2 tigers.
Okay. And you have 1 card in hand.
1.
Right. It's a shame, but I think it's only if it hits you get the stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming in for 4 with Go again, and I only get the 2 Crouching Tigers if it hits you.
Alright. I think we do this then. So blocking for 2, so blocking for 5 with these 3.
Ooh. Okay. That has, in fact, been blocked. So I'm just going to arsenal this last card in my hand and pass to you.
Cool. Equipment's down the drain now, unfortunately. Okay. So we're going to pitch a yellow bolt and shot to Death Dealer. Load in Remorseless. Draw a card. 1 floating. Then play a Read the Glide Path. Next arrow gets +3. Opt. There it is again. Just when you need it. Activate Azalea. It's a Remorseless, but it's still, it can have a nice effect against you. And then this is coming in for 8 Dominate. Remorseless.
What does my turn look like? No effects to that. I would like to move to take 8 damage.
Cool. Our rain raises that as well then.
I will take 10 damage. I'm at 15, and I have a Remorseless in effect.
You do indeed.
I actually have this nice 3D printed thing that Jan made for me that just says Remorseless, and then I just kind of stopped playing Azalea.
Cool.
So hopefully that'll make me remember.
Who made that for you?
Jan from the Spike Feeders.
Ah, sick.
One of my other content creator pals.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that's it for
Sweet.
you?
That's it for me. You'll go.
Okay. Tunic to 1.
Can I pummel it from across the pond? What are you referring to, Andrew? I think you might be behind on the stream, mate. The CNC was fucking hours ago. You have to click the live button if you're behind, but you won't hear this anyway for another hour if that's the case. So obviously discover it on your own.
What does this card do? Okay, so that is that last thing. Okay. So let's pitch this Lord of Wind. 1 floating. I'm going to attack with this Surging Strike for 4 with Go Again.
4. So you do lose a life.
I do lose a life. I've already forgotten about the Remorseless thing.
I'll take 4.
Okay. I will trigger Katsu, pitching this Fluster Fist to go and search for a card with combo. We'll find this Descendant Gust Wave and banish it. I also like to check my graveyard.
Ah, that makes sense. Andrew's saying, nah, I'd rather pummel the Remorseless if we're going with illegal plays. Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. Because Surging Strike was the last attack this combat chain, I would like to attack with this Descendant Gust Wave for 5 with Go Again.
Alright. You lose a life.
And that loses me a life.
And this is just a 5 Go Again, isn't it?
5 Go Again, yeah.
Okay.
Thankfully it was free.
It was for free, so we'll take it. We'll go to 11.
Okay. Then, because a card with Gust Wave and its name was the last attack, I can play this Bonds of Ancestry for free. It's for 4, it has Go Again, and I can get rid of a card in here with combo, banish it, and I can play it this turn if I so choose. And I would like to choose. But which one?
But which one do I choose?
But which one?
But which one do I choose? You do lose a life on that as well.
I do. But let's just get rid of this red Flusterfist. Search for another red Flusterfist. So this is coming in for 4 with Go Again. This is also threatening a mask trigger.
And you have one card after this.
One card and this banished Flusterfist.
Alright, so we'll block with a Bolt and Shot and a Deadeye, so blocking for 6 on that one.
Okay. I'm going to use this floating resource here to come in with this Harmonized Kodachi for 1 with Go Again. That is not going to lose me a life, thankfully.
Yeah. Cool, we'll take 1.
I'm going to pitch this Head Leads the Tail to do the same thing again. Come in for 1.
Take 1.
Then I will attack with this Flusterfist for 4. It cares if the last attack was open the center, so it's just for 4.
Okay, I'll block for 3 with a CNC.
Now, do I don't think I Snapdragon's blind. That seems stupid. Also, I lost a life there. So yeah, that'll be fine. You'll take 1. That is a fresh set of 3, so I will draw off my mask. And I'm glad I did not Snapdragon Scalers, because that is not useful currently. But yeah, that'll mark the end of my turn, and I'll pass over to you.
Cool. 1 card in hand. I'm going to crack the Bullseye Bracers to put in this Endless Arrow into my arsenal +1, and I'm going to fire it at you for 5. If it hits, it goes back to my hand.
For 5, you could Snapdragon it, but you don't have a resource for Death Dealer. I'll take 5.
Cool, yep, so this will go back to my hand. And then I'll just Arsenal it and pass.
Okay. Let's see what happens. I won't forget to do the thing that I keep forgetting to do, which is I'll be playing my cards before attacking. So I'm going to play this Roar of the Tiger, which will make a Crouching Tiger in my hand and give them +1 attack this turn. And then I'll follow that up with this Predatory Streak. 3 more in my banished spell. But now what? Let us... I'm going to pitch this Dishonor to come in with this Surging Strike with 1 floating. So this is coming in for 5 with Go.
Cool, I'll block with a Infecting Shot and a Drill Shot, so blocking for 6.
Okay. Then after that, I'll come in with this Crouching Tiger for 1 with Go again.
Cool, I'll take 1.
I will trigger Katsu, discard this Crouching Tiger that I made in my hand thanks to the Roar of the Tiger, and search for a card with Combo. Do I have any more Tiger Swipes? Maybe not. Oh, my proxied Tiger Swipe shitty Christmas present coming in to save the day. Okay. So that was one. We'll come in. We'll come in with the second Crouching Tiger for one as well.
Cool. Take that. Go to 6.
And a third one for one.
Go to 5.
And we will be... Oh, okay, so that was 3 in a row hit. So I will draw a card from my Mask of Momentum. That's been done. And then we'll come in with this Tiger Swipe for 4 with Go Again. And if it hits, I make 3 Crouching Tigers.
Okay. So we'll block for 5 with Red in the Ledger and Seek and Destroy.
Okay, that has been blocked. Then with my 1 resource floating, I'm going to pitch this Whelming Gust Wave to end this off once again with a Command and Conquer.
Nice. So I have no Castle Block Wave, so I die.
Oh,
Oh,
finally, I did something.
nice.
Wow.
Very good indeed.
This deck is extremely weird.
That all lined up nicely at the end there.
Yeah, the fact that I had the Roar of the Tiger plus the Predatory Streak was, I think, the key part. Because, yeah, specifically Roar of the Tiger is actually quite nice because you can pitch the Crouching Tiger that it makes to search with Katsu, which was the important thing in that last turn. Otherwise,
Yeah.
my hand was just Garbo. Katsu's strongest
That's a
Tiger
good
card
thing.
CNC.
What, oh yeah, because Crouching Tiger went and got the thing.
Yeah, I was able to
No.
pitch the Crouching Tiger to get the Tiger Swipe.
That's it. Yeah.
And then play the Tiger Swipe that got the last 2 cards out of your hand, and then big crunch.
Yeah, there was a point in that game where I was like, when I blocked with Skullbone and Tunics, I thought you had an Ancestral Empowerment in hand. So did you have it or not?
I did not.
Ah,
The only
shame.
Ancestral that I saw that turn, or that game, was turn 1, when I blocked with it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's relevant to play around, because I have Ancestral and Razor Reflex in this deck. So, for getting, like, good on-hits and stuff, it is relevant.
Yeah, it was a Whelming Gust Wave, I think, that was threatening an on-hit draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
So I blocked with the Deadeye and the Skullbone, but I was like, if he has the Ancestral, that's going to hit and draw 3 cards. In fact.
Yeah, 1 off the Ancestral, then 1 off the Mask, 1 off the Gust Wave, and that would have been pretty rough.
Yeah, so I just had to chuck my equipment in, but yeah, never mind. That's good.
I think that's a relevant. I think that's a good play to make in that situation, especially if you're anticipating the Ancestral, because that's a huge swing.
It is, yeah. That's why I thought I'd do it, but
yeah,
no, it was good. Yeah, it went a lot closer, that one.
Yeah, yeah. I was just able to do the Prism thing and attack you with enough tiny dinky stuff. But God, this deck is weird. It's also just emotionally draining and mentally taxing.
It's like, what do I do?
Yeah, I'm so used to with ninjas going like Kodachi, threaten, mask, but this deck just like never wants to do that.
Yeah.
There are so many 1 cost and 2 cost things in this deck now that like you can't even realistically Kodachi once. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm interested in maybe the non-Tiger version. Because when I played that the first time against you and it was just like a regular Katsu deck, it felt really good. Even though I think I lost all those games.
Yeah, those games were played off camera, weren't they? Yeah.
think that was the first streamed episode. I think the very first one was Arachne that I was playing.
Oh, of course, yeah. I keep forgetting, yeah. So you played Arachne off camera, and then we played, yeah. So there's been 2 Katsus in this gauntlet so far.
Yeah, yeah. So this was the second coming of Katsu, but the first time he was tigers. The other one was just pre-outsiders, good cards, and it felt pretty reasonable, pretty reliable. But yeah, I don't know. Having to wait on specifically like the roar of the tigers and there's 3 different buffs. I'm running 9 of things that give tigers +1, and I feel like I just never see them.
Yeah.
So a little bit weird.
What heroes haven't been played yet?
Actually a fair number. Let's just bring up the hero list, because we will have to figure out who I'm bringing next week as well.
Super Mario Black Tiger might be able to get in with the request yet again, because they're here at the end.
Type hero search. So we've played Arachne. I haven't played AZALEA, but I mean, you're the one that plays AZALEA. I got to play Bravo. Could do a mirror. You're gonna crush me, but we could do a mirror.
It's very swingy.
This is true. I've played Bravo. I've played Briar. Can't play Chain. Haven't played Dash. I've played Dorinthia. Haven't played Dromai. Haven't played Vi. Haven't played Icelander. Don't intend to. Or Kano. Same thing. Wizards are too much thinking for me. Haven't played Oldhim. Haven't played really any Brute. And then haven't played Azuri or Viserai are really the main ones, I think. Are there any that speak to anybody in the chat?
Yeah, let us know. Let us know if there is. But yeah, no. Obviously, we haven't played any Monarch heroes because obviously 2 of them are banned. Obviously, we've got Leviar and Bolton. Obviously, they're dregs of the pits, but hopefully getting support very soon.
I think I could try to play Bolt. It probably wouldn't be good, but it's a hero that I could play.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's when you get that combo assembled, it's hard to really get out of it as the opposing player. I find. It's
and
if you can line it all up.
And like Spirit of Irina, is pretty spicy, and I have one that has just been rotting in a binder, obviously. But it could be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Unless we hear anything else, I think that's probably a solid one. I could also try out like Uzuri.
Azuri, yeah. Obviously we got Riptide is the other ranger.
Yeah. Or Dash.
Sure you got or Dash.
I think maybe either like Dash or Riptide. I actually have everything for Riptide now. I have all of his traps. Riptide. Neither Riptide nor Lexi have been played. So.
Oh, very true.
Maybe that's...
no other rangers have been played yet. That's right.
Yeah. Maybe that's the play.
Maybe
I'll try out Riptide.
Yeah,
let's lock in Riptide.
Riptide it is.
Yeah,
you have to be wary of traps.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
But yeah, thanks for having me on as always, Az. Appreciate it.
That's right. Yeah, good. It's always good fun. Thanks for everybody who's chilled as well. Can see there's still people in the chat now, but we were up to sort of 9, 10 at one point, so it's good to see people dropping in, coming out, dropping in again. But as always, the videos are available on demand, so if you want to watch AZALEA versus Katsu matches, you can do another time. But yeah, expect Battle in the Pits, exactly that, Super Mario Black Tiger, Battle in the Pits next week I'll even change the background to resemble pits as well. So it'll look quite nice. And maybe we could even play with pits themed playmats next week instead.
Yeah, because I think, I think I have the pits one. I think it's over at the studio, but you can definitely grab
if you
that.
can get it, yeah. We can proper flavour it up. But yeah, as always, thanks, Bill. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
and
thanks for the game.
it's good stuff. And if you haven't listened to Living Legends podcast this week, I would recommend doing so. There's some spicy stuff on there for the news this week, as well as a massive segment, like an hour segment of us just chatting about Dungeons and Dragons stuff, because we are going to be doing a campaign very, very soon.
It's going to be good stuff.
It's going to be good stuff. So yeah, definitely stay tuned to all of our platforms to see where you can find that. So but apart from that, thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you soon. Cheers, folks.
See you around.